again. I can't shake too much because I feel like it's squeezing out. Can I shake my hair instead? Oh, I can do this over here. Oh. I'm gonna be like, you know, doing my makeup for like 2 hours, and then we're gonna like practically doing character creation in Baldur's Gate for like probably 2 hours, honestly. Can perspective get me a girlfriend? I mean, perspective as in VR, as in 3D VR. Maybe you can pretend you have a girlfriend. You know, those that girlfriend experiences you have. Maybe that works. In school, that was like my porn name. It was like, you know, we had like a guy that was like thought he was special and was just like giving out girls' porn names and like, you look like you be that. You look like you be this. And because I was Asian, I was indeed Asian persuasion. We're contouring my nose because Shadowheart has pretty like, her nose is like pretty prominent, you know? It is kind of hard to have a prominent nose because a lot of us have like, you know, kind of flat noses. We're kind of just trying to make it like pop out more. Boo. You know what I mean? This is what we're supposed to look like today. Just give me like, you know, an hour or two. Shadowheart is such a baby girl. Is she? Actually, I have no idea. I just know I have a friend who's like super into like Baldur's Gate and Shadowheart, and he's usually into like the mommy type, if you know what I mean. Acting like we'll get beyond character creation. I think maybe I'll be able to get beyond character creation and maybe like the tutorial, and that's kind of it before I like crash out. I'm pretty sure. I have mommy issues too, so I can speak. It's more like not used to having free time, still just kind of working a lot. I just don't know what it's like to, you know, not work all the time. So we're going in, but because I'm monoliths, it's like, oh yeah, this is eyeshadow, but it's gone. Pro tax evasion, dude, it's not even pro tax evasion! I'm literally like doing it lawfully like a normal person. You got audited of a pumpkin? Well, the reason for me getting audited was that I was claiming money back because I was like, I didn't know I was like eligible for VAT, but I was. So I tried to claim some money back for that. And then they were like, so we looked through your expenses. Why the fuck, okay, not in literal words, but why the fuck have you bought a pumpkin? How is that a business expense? And I was like, well, let me talk you through this. I am an artist, streamer, content creator, cosplayer, and doing this and this and that. And I was taking like screenshot of like what I was doing on stream. I was taking screenshot of like my posts and this kind of stuff. So yeah. So right now we applied like literally the black base, black eyeshadow. And as you can see, nothing else on my face works really well, does it? It's because we only had done like a few things at once. So I'm gonna try put some in my eyebrows and even it out. And then I'm gonna do some eyeliner to make it even more black, which is like black. This is called inner corner drawing. I'm actually not sure what it is called. Inner corner point. So like you can see it in like Egyptian makeup quite a bit. It makes your eyes look like darker. What do I need to do now? I put on eyeshadow. I might have to like add some more later, probably even more later. I shouldn't have put on the contacts a while back, but I kind of forgot about it. So here we are, I guess. I think I'll put on the falsies and then put on these things almost last so I can actually see what I'm fucking doing. I'm just gonna put on these eyelashes. These are like the normal eyelashes, and then I'm gonna put on some on the edge because her eyes are way more like elongated than mine, and we don't have that long eyes here. You do a lot of girly stuff? Yeah, and I think maybe it's just something about art is that you kind of connect with other artists, and a lot of the artists that I connected with are kind of like the kind of girls, you know? The kind of are girls. This eyelash is so old, okay? I've used this plenty of times, and you see the white part is like my makeup that came off last time I took them off, which I didn't wash off. So I'm pretty sure this eyelash has like perma makeup in here, in the glue, that's probably about like, you know, a half a year old. But it's okay, it's not going in our eye. It's just going, you know, above our eye. It's kind of crazy I haven't gotten an eye infection yet, only once. A lot of female artists in the scene appreciating some nice ass and titties. Honestly, like a lot of people that I know, like you can see sometimes if the artist is a girl or a guy, but if you suddenly see like some drawings with like fucking crazy proportions, like, you know, their arm and tits are just like 10 times apart, you can either think like this is probably like a guy drawing this, and then you kind of realize no, it's a girl, because that's kind of pretty common too. Putting this on. Okay, I think it's on. I've done this so much in my life that I can just like pop them on real fast. We have a lot of lash, right? But we need a little bit more. So I'm gonna cut off half of these because for the photos, I used 2 pairs of these. I used 2 pairs of these, which is why they look so whack. We're just gonna cut them off, I think. I'm gonna take the ones that look whack already, I think. We cut them off, and now we only got the long part. And we're gonna put them to like, you know, the edge to make our eyes look like elongated. Oh, you know what I mean? Elongated. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about, and I'm sure you guys really don't care, but it's trusting the process, you know? I think my palette is somewhere else, so I think we're just gonna have to draw it with blusher, like the what is it called, the scar, and then put on anything. Yeah, I think it was like one cartoon about Moses. Did you guys watch it? I'm pretty sure it's like a lot of people watched it because I talked about it before. Oh, okay. I think we're just gonna try to not touch our face once this scar is on. I think maybe I put it like above, like lower on the nose bridge last time, but yeah. I think this is it for the scar. I was just like, I'm kind of scared of touching it. As long as we just don't touch it, I think it'll be fine, right? I'm gonna add a bit more like eyeshadow. Or maybe I'll add it after I put the wig on because like it's kind of hard to tell. The problem for me with like this type of makeup is that I don't have much space between the eyelid, like my eye and the eyebrow. Well, like I know that like a lot of white people have it. So cosplaying as a white woman it's kind of difficult sometimes, you know? This is the hair, by the way. This is plenty of hair. We're not gonna use all of this. I think I'm gonna use like two or whatever because to make enough hair for the thingies. Okay, we have 1 hair and we have 2 hair. Okay, 2 hair and that's enough. Yeah, okay, we're just gonna put this away and pretend that we don't need this one. Here are our bangs. I had to cut them to get them to fit, but yeah, I should have brought my straightener with me. Shit. Professional fast shitter. Yeah, I'm trying my best here, okay? I'm trying my best here, especially because like if you spend too much time on a shitter, then you know, you feel like, you know, you're gonna get hemorrhoids. You look really cool with the scar. Would you consider getting it for real? Just across my face? Boy. Are those earrings real? Yeah, they are. Ah. They're real and I haven't changed them out in like years, so they're pretty nasty. I don't really clean them. Use a bit of blood cloths to glue the hair together better. They need to dry. And drying blood cloths kind of takes some time, you know? Does it make a difference? Yeah. Because like if you don't put them on backwards, when you lift your hair up to put it up here, you can see them bend and it kind of hurts. Wait. Okay, now we have a lot more hair. I think we need a tutorial on how to put on extensions if you have no hair to attach. You gotta buy a wig. If you want some hair and you don't have hair, just, you know, get a wig, get a toupee. I actually looked into getting toupees because these bangs were not really enough, at least what I thought. And then this is like $20 real human hair. I think if you're, you know, you're Deadpool or Wolverine, I'm pretty sure you can just staple anything to yourself. I don't think you guys will be up for that though, surely, right? Stapling yourself actually kind of hurts. I heard that. Oh god. It doesn't look very good, does it? This is like literally clip-on bangs. You can just buy it if you want to. Like, I wanted to have bangs for a long time, but still like couldn't decide if I wanted to get it or not. This is how you do it. Oh, this is how you do it. You just clip it on and kind of just like... I need a real mirror for this. Okay, we're just gonna put like some of my hair to the side. Ooh, like this, I think. Who's this person? Well, I'm trying to become Shadowheart right now. But these aren't really working. And now this thing here, I showed it earlier too. This is a necklace that I clipped off, an existing necklace, and I was like, I'm just gonna use this, but I don't want to ruin it, so I'm just gonna clip it back onto some pieces of cardboard that I made. I'm just gonna like put them together, and it kind of looks like the one we have on screen, right there. kinda. And it's like, you know, like here, and then put the hair down. And then I need to put the hair above there again. Shadowheart we drew for Temu. It was from Etsy actually. They were like handmade Baldur's Gate jewelry. And it's for obviously people who are super into the game and want to pick a lot of like, they want to use like a lot of money on their cosplays. Obviously, since I'm kind of just, you know, scuffing it a little bit. I didn't want to spend that much money on it, you know? Okay, I'm just gonna cut this off. Is this my hair? It's my hair. Elf ear is the easy part. Honestly, there's no point. There's like no point. Like, it's just, I put it straight on. It's no problem. It's pretty easy. Like, it sticks on. It just like feels a bit funky in the beginning and I kind of forget about it. This is also paper because it would be way too expensive to buy this itself. Because most people that from Etsy, they would like 3D print these and then they would paint it with really nice paint, that glittery and shit like that. So once again, we have a paper accessory. Get a 3D printer. Aren't they like super like expensive to like buy for like a few things? So, you know, I could kind of just do with paper anyways. Like there. Okay, I need to got the little like bumps that she does, like the little like bumpy thingies. I'm not exactly sure what it's called. Hair balloons or whatever that she has. Okay, so we got the balls. I'm not sure if you can see the balls. Here. Balls! Flying balls! Whee! So this is how you attach elf ears. You just like stick them in there and then they're kind of like, that's it. God, they're so big though. Like honestly, like the ears are so big compared to Shadowheart. Like this, I think these will cosplay for like Marin's elf ears or they're the favorite ones. I can't remember, but they're like huge though, right? Huge. Putting on like color contacts for the longest time because they kind of get dirty and dry really fast until I found some tweezers that you just put on and it's fucking amazing. Pick them up like this, dunk it in twice or whatever. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of struggling with one hand. Hold on. Oh, okay, so one is on. Next one. Okay, so the ones I'm wearing, I'm pretty sure are like a lot more like bluish. Hers are like green grayish. Mine are definitely more blue grayish than hers, but yeah, it was the only thing I had and I didn't want to buy new ones just for that because I'm pretty sure you can really tell a difference anyways. Okay, we're just gonna, because her lips are pretty natural, we're just gonna kind of, you know, put something on there just to make her not look like we're kind of missing something, you know what I mean? Like this, I think. I'm gonna go pee and I just like want to make sure that things are okay when I come back so I can like, you know, just take off my shirt, you know? I just kinda, yeah, surely it's fine, right? I also realized that my hair is kind of funky, so I bought my straighteners. If I put small Chinese boy in the stream, I'm pretty sure that is like instant ban. I'm pretty sure that is not a good idea. So I think bad idea, okay? However, I bought my straighteners because I'm not entirely, what is this? Okay, it was like the other way around when I was trying this. But it's not really working out. So I brought my straighteners. I think it should be fine. I'm kind of scared doing this on stream, not gonna lie. Oh, okay, it's warm. Holy mother of God. Okay, I think that's a lot better already. Holy shit. Imagine being an office worker and you having to like fucking iron your clothes every time. I would stop working. That's why I quit my job, is because I got tired of straightening my suit pants. Okay? I didn't wear that much shirts, honestly. And the shirts that I have are kind of like, you don't really need to iron them. So yeah. You don't really need to iron them, a lot of them, because they're either like crinkled by like default, or they're like this type of like soft material that just kind of falls. How do I shake again? I can't shake too much because I feel like it's squeezing out. Can I shake my hair instead? Oh, I can do this over here. Oh. Is this good enough? Is this okay? Is this okay? I'm kind of like, you know, I can't shake too much more. Like, this is it. Can you do a backflip?